To win the title, fittest on earth, athletes need to be ready for anything. They could be asked to run, swim, climb a rope, lift weight overhead, bike, have body awareness, and put it all together in one workout. This series follows elite athletes through a qualifying round to earn a spot to the 2019 Reebok CrossFit Games.
Yeah, the game season has technically started, I guess.
This season, the off-season has actually been cut pretty short, unfortunately.
The stage is set here at Flagler at the 2019 Wodapalooza CrossFit Festival.
Wodapalooza is a competition that I've always actually wanted to go to and participate in. I think the atmosphere and the environment is going to feel like a party.
It is a festival. It's great music and lights and color, and it's got a good festival vibe.
Every time I see a photo of Wodapalooza, I picture pink. So I feel like everything's going to be like pink.
2, 1, go!
This is where we get to see who gets to go to the games, and this is literally a who's who of CrossFit names.
I want everyone to be there because when I'm competing, I want to be going up against the best in the world.
This is the second sanctioned event, and I'm trying to punch the second ticket to the games. I'm a little out of my element and not used to it. Never competed at this event before, so it's something new for me, but it'll be cool. I'm looking forward to it.
It's going to be a really great start to the year.
Second event of the year, Wodapalooza, Miami, my favorite event all year.
We're following around Tia-Clair Toomey. She is the two-time fittest woman on earth.
So our warm-up prep, we're going to do double the distance, just so that we feel confident of the distance we're going to do in the workout.
Okay.
So 10K, no. We're just doing some run-throughs, like kind of start slow and then build your speed up as you go, and we've just done a few of those. Feeling good, getting ready, like getting warm, feeling really good.
In the men's field, there's Matt Fraser and then there's kind of everybody else. But there's been a few athletes who have consistently pushed Matt Fraser throughout the years, and the #1 guy that I would say could push Matt Fraser would be Patrick Vellner.
You guys are all doing that very close to
our dicks. Oh, Michelle's worried about her dicks.
I only have male athletes.
Oh, okay.
I find that funny.
How many athletes are you coaching this weekend?
I got 4, they're right here.
This is all of them, okay.
All of them are here, yeah. I like these kinds of events. It's like, no one knows what's going on, no one knows what's happening, no one knows how to do it.
Do you like this, or do you like the Icelandic cold?
I might like this a little bit more, but I like the cold.
That's just loyalty speaking, she doesn't. Okay, so you can get pushed into the water is what you're saying.
You can get pushed in. If you are in like 3rd, 4th, 5th here, everyone on the outside is gonna go in. So you guys should be able to go on the outside and run towards the inside. Be the asshole that does that.
1 minute athletes, 1 minute.
Because no one's had a chance to look at that race route, and no one knows what the depths are in the water, it's going to be a real go-by-feel event. Maybe it's up to your waist, maybe it's up to your chest. So guys are going to have to make decisions on the fly and adapt fast.
I kind of made the decision to early try to get near the front and then just never be the first guy in the water, so I could always sink in behind somebody and take advantage of them breaking the water for me. A few guys who went out hot at the start and were the breakwaters for the rest of the squad really suffered. So it was nice to not get sucked into that and realize that you made the right decision.
Keep coming, all the way through, all the way through.
Every now and then you hit a hard patch and You like, hard.
Yeah.
Like this.
And then as soon as you guys hopped in, I was like, nah.
Like the last 400 was like baby soft. That's brutal.
I'm happy with that. That's not like any event like this that's like kind of a specialist event.
Yeah.
No one knew what to do. That's good.
Yeah.
You have to be happy.
It's really good.
It was good. I like that workout. Reminded me of like back at home doing like nippers and like the surf life saving stuff. So that was a lot of fun. I liked it.
That was awesome. I hope the athletes had fun. I think the feedback has been pretty good so far, but I thought people might try to swim. Most people, I think most everybody ran.
So you're done with school pretty soon, right? Or done with your what, clinics, right?
All done in May. So that's everything. Once I'm done in clinic, I'm all done.
And then you're gonna move out of the house with the roommates?
Yeah. I might start adulting a little bit more than I am right now currently. It's true. You've seen my living situation.
Yeah.
I'm sure that most people don't think that that's how I live, but
yeah,
believe it. It's a ride.
It's kind of like a waiting game, but just chilling out, trying not to exert any energy and just kind of savor all that energy for like 2:30.
Okay, and then unleash it.
And then unleash the tiger.
Unleash.
No.
And then bring you to the briefing. From there, I hope to get you back. Yeah?
We believe in you.
I have more faith in you than anyone else.
Okay, guys, here we go.
What's your job here this weekend?
My job here this weekend.
Yeah, what are you doing?
To keep the athletes safe at all time.
Is there a threat?
No, there is no threat.
This is how I feel on a daily basis.
With Shane?
With Shane, yeah.
Shane's got your back. What's your job in real life?
Can't say.
You can't say. That means he does something in the military, and we don't know where. He's got an accent.
Let's just say
he's
with
Dutch.
Very...
The Dutch.
Who's the most difficult to work with?
Yeah, it's gotta be
for
Pat.
Flagler, elite man
Pat
Josh Gervais.
is one of the most difficult, but not to convince him to do any work and when the workout starts, he never complains, whatever. It's all the, I don't understand the motivation behind this. What does this mean? How much weight should I put in for this? How many reps do you want me to do? How many this and that? Do I really have to do this? Is this for real? Is that a typo? I don't understand why we have to do this. Blah, 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 blah. But lucky for me, it's all text.
He's like he's like an actor that's like, I need my motivation for the scene. Why would I say this? That's Pat?
That's exactly how he is. But you know what? It's fun because I've learned a lot working with Pat. I've learned a lot.
Who are you here to see?
Patrick Vellner, Tia-Clair Toomey.
Pat Vellner. He's best.
Who's Vellner?
Say, like, he loaded up on the right sunscreen, so it's like he's gonna be nothing stopping him.
Tia-Clair Toomey, your back-to-back CrossFit Games champion, will be taking the floor for the first time this year and hopes to get herself an automatic bid to the CrossFit Games. Final heat underway to tackle event number 2, double vision.
If you come out a little bit too hard in the first 2 rounds of that, you're in big trouble. If you can like lean back and be okay with watching other people move ahead of you for the first 3-4 minutes of that workout, you're all right. You're gonna have a good time at the end.
It gets real in the round of 12, right? And then you find out what you're made of in the round of 15.
I think that would probably hurt the worst of any workout in that weekend. You're like right in the black mats and it just was hot.
Final burpee, box jump over to go, and Carrie Pierce will take event number 2. Wow. But it looks like Tia-Clair will take second. Rager is actually picking up the pace on Patrick Vellner.
If you can catch him, it'll be on the box. It'll be by surprising him with the last 5 reps and like ramping up and trying to get him. Got me by like 1/10 of a second coming across the line.
And Rager nearly gave it away.
Finishing up in lane 12. Spiegel right behind him, and now Church.
Once you turn it on, you're just faster than I am. Yeah. So I was like, if I could sneak you. I kind of knew where you were too, because I could see you. I'm sure. So I was watching. We were right around. I thought you were just like, didn't want to work harder than you had to. I was watching, and then I tripped, and it almost ruined it. Yeah. But You know, I almost got lucky.
Yeah. Are you looking at the times and being like, comparing what you would probably get? No. Or just kind of enjoying it?
No, I'm not here for that reason. I'm here just to enjoy the show. What happened?
Well, apparently Kristen and I crossed the line at the exact same time. She got 3 seconds faster than me. I seen on her score sheet card. Kristen, hey, did you cross the line before me? You don't know? Did Kristen cross the line before me?
You are just right, exactly.
Because I think you got a faster time than me. Check it.
Cross the line first.
I thought I did too. Okay. I crossed the line first, but I know her judge gave her a faster time sheet.
It's not personal, Kristen.
No, I don't get it. That was not serious.
We believe that Tia crossed the line before Kristen Holte. However, Holte got a faster time on her scorecard. So we're just going to straighten that out right now while the iron is hot.
I looked at my scorecard and just like signed away because I was happy with it. But when I had a look at Kristen Holte's as well, and when I was high-fiving her, and I read 3 seconds faster than my time. Now, in my head, I was like, oh, it's okay. The timer on my ankle will like actually double check that. Then I realized that I don't have a chip on my ankle, so I ran down to the head judge, and then they have a guy on the line timing everyone crossing and making sure that like they've got double like two lots of times just to double check.
Yep.
And so they had me down that I beat her, which was really good. It just gives me a peace of mind.
This was my first year in Wodapalooza, and that was the first time kind of doing the nighttime under the lights events there. And it was great, like over the water. It was a cool, well-programmed workout for that stage.
Elite individual women take the floor here at Bayside for the 2019 Wodapalooza CrossFit Festival. Third and final heat with a trip to the CrossFit Games on the line.
1, go!
It's going to be so much bicep and grip, and everyone's going to go too fast on the first round. I'll call it right now.
Event number 3, starting with 4 rope climbs. The first climb must be legless. Sigmund's daughter will be first to the bar. 9 thrusters at 80 pounds. Oh no! Oh. This is devastating. We didn't say many female athletes that got no rep, but Tia-Clair Toomey just got a no rep, which adds 30 more feet.
Vellner's the guy to chase Fraser, and look at him. He looks so good. So good. Holy cow.
It's a little bit harder to like find that gear to really push to the finish when you're not in a race, but it's always nice to be out front by a lot.
Well underneath the time to beat. Patrick Vellner gets a first place finish. Tia-Clair.
Wow.
Moving ahead of Holta. Hand in the air for Tia-Clair. Hand in the air for Holta. 1 more rep to go. Tia-Clair might have just got edged out by Carrie Pierce.
Wow.
I mean, I was really happy with it. It was a great day 1. Not very happy with that no rep. That was just a silly mistake and cost me quite a lot. But yeah, I couldn't have asked for a better day 1.
Yeah, ruthless no reps on the bags, eh?
Did you get no reps?
I didn't. I think a couple times they kept coming by and like warning, but I was pretty clearly stepping over, so I was like,
I thought I was clearly stepping over it as well.
But I think it was like when you like half turn and you're leaning kind of.
No, it was when I was actually putting down for my last one.
Oh, really?
So that's why I'm like, I don't know if
they just like thought you were already dropping it before.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe, but yeah.
What happened to the ending? Like what?
No, nothing. Like I didn't realize that she was
I was saying
so close, but like
3 seconds.
Huh?
I was saying Carrie Pierce.
Yeah. So like, I realized that she was going,
You're
and
watching everyone.
Yeah. Hang on.
But like, how can you not watch people if you're like watching them? Like you physically were looking at them.
She was cycling the thrusters a lot.
That's all I wanted to hear. She was cycling the thrusters faster. So what was the time splits?
She got the exact same they told me.
Wait till we talk about this one on the notes. How's that a thing? I've never seen so many tires in my life.
You sitting by yourself, watching some gymnastics?
Yeah.
You don't change it to hockey now that I'm here.
All the sports.
Yeah.
Tia obviously, I mean, she still crushed that event, but she didn't win it and clearly could have. So, like, do you be the supportive husband or do you be the coach? And, like, that's the problem is, like, when do you
switch? Yeah, and how does that play?
Obviously, they figured it out. Like,
Yeah.
Not saying that like their relationship doesn't work. Like I don't know. It clearly does.
Yeah.
So they've obviously figured out a way that for them they can make that work. But that's I'm sure it took some doing. Cause yeah, when I think about it, I'm like, man, that would like. Oof.
I don't know that me and my wife would have that conversation.
Yeah, right.
It would go well.
I backtalk Michelle all the time.
Yeah.
I'm sure she wants to slap me around.
A lady named Stacy picked me out of the crowd and said, Shane, I know you and Tia love these and I know how much you would miss them. And I was like, yep. She gave us a pack of tinnies.
Stacy?
Stacy from somewhere?
Stacy from somewhere? Thank you, we love you. Make sure you put that part in.
Is this just Whole Foods food or do you like?
Yeah, funny story. So when I was there the other day, at the checkout I was just talking to someone and like the guy was checking me out and I wasn't really paying attention. Loads up the bags and then we leave and then I like go to unload because I got food, like just a dinner for that evening and then I got a bunch of food for later and I pulled out this box and I was like opened up and I'm like, this isn't mine. So
you have somebody's
so I put it down and I was like, huh, and there was like blueberries or something in my bag too that like I didn't get. And obviously the guy just like maybe the marker wasn't clear or whatever and he just like checked out a couple items from the girl behind me. And we were just like talking, I didn't notice and I just like paid and left. And then I had a message in my DMs that's like, it was like, hey Vellner, like you have my food. And I was like, fuck, I'm still at Whole Foods, I ate there and I was like, I'm still here, like come get it. Like it's all good, whatever. And they had already left and she's like, all right, I'm already like gone and driving, like, so.
Hey Vellner, you have my food.
Yeah. So if she sees this, I ate your food. In the end, I couldn't let it go to waste.
What's up?
Action.
What's up, homie?
What's up?
No, when did you get this one?
I got that one 2 days ago.
Did you just flex on me? It's a weird flex, but okay.
It's hard because I can't flex this arm, but I can flex this arm.
Why can't you flex that arm? Is that your good arm?
Yeah. It's probably not even that impressive.
I didn't want to say anything. You guys have the same rope?
Yeah, I only had 4 sizes, so you had to pick. I feel like this one was really long, and the next one down from this was really short, so this one's not quite just right.
Extra small, somewhat of a medium, and an extra large. Pick your poison.
Did you shave your chest for this?
Nope. I'm sleek, dude. Look at this. Ass, chest, you name it. I think I just ripped my shorts. I did just rip my shorts.
Oh wow.
Just a second, ladies. You're gonna follow me. We're gonna line up right before the stage. We're gonna introduce you name by name. You're just kind of following where I'm at. It's important you smile. Have a good time. Don't be so serious.
Man, I'm in the zone. I'm not gonna smile.
I can do the gymnastics workouts and I can cycle barbells and I can do all that stuff. Swimming is one of the main things that every year when I come back from the games, that's like, okay, we need to keep hammering that.
Hat trick, Vellner!
Packed house, everyone on their feet, sun shining.
Tia-Clair Toomey! 3, 2, 1, go!
Heat 2 is off, and it'll start with a 30 cal skier. And all right at the same time, you got Sigmund's daughter. Tia-Clair Toomey just got off.
Obviously, we have Pat Vellner, who's in that front spot. he historically is a bad swimmer. So I want to be able to see how much that 250 meters is really going to affect him compared to the other athletes on the field.
John Sweeney
bringing his butt cheeks up the ramp.
Well, I wasn't one of the top guys out of the water, but I actually passed a bunch of guys in the back end because I swam well enough to stay comfortable and stay composed.
Tia-Clair Toomey's out of the water, second, followed by Sarah Sigmundsdottir. And Tia-Clair Toomey goes 150 double unders unbroken. And she is now in the lead over Colleen Fox. Travis Mayer at 9:54. Vellner is done right around 10:29.
I mean, Tia, she's attacking. She's using everything she has.
Into the water in 8th, out of the water in 2nd, and then wins.
Wow! Wow!
Event number 4.
That was a large explosion of, yeah, right on. I loved it.
So Vellner made up a lot of ground after he got out of the water in about 9th place in the heat.
I've made strides, and that's a big step in that sort of stuff, is being like, okay, now I can start to attack these workouts with a little more confidence and be comfortable and know that you can execute it well.
The judge, I was like, thank you so much. I really appreciate how loud you, clear you were for the double unders. And he goes, oh, thank you. I didn't want to stuff it up because I knew I'd get Shane. Coming and chatting to us. I was like, oh, that's only happened over once. And he's like, I know.
The same guy?
No, different guy. It's just that they all must have heard how they need to be very careful with the times and stuff.
It's not that bad.
Yeah,
I think we're
this guy's causing trouble, causing a scene.
I knew you were drafting off me at the end.
Yeah.
And I was like, good one. I was like, hey, Tia's the girl not with the swim cap. Nice. Fuck her. It was funny because as soon as I passed you, it was the boy. Yeah. And then I was like, I can't shake her. How can I not, how am I going to shake you? And so I knew exactly what you're doing.
Shake me, what does that mean?
Get you off my tail?
Yeah.
I was
no, it's not, no, we're going. I was like, should I pull her back?
Well, I was thinking, I was like, should I stop kicking? Then she won't be able to see my bubbles. And so if I stop kicking, then she won't even know.
That's a fun workout.
Yeah,
it was super fun.
What's up? Did you think that the world wanted to see your entire rig back there, or what?
You know what? I think that fate brought the world and Yosemite Sam together for one final big showdown. Yeah. You know, and I'm not sure who won, but my drawstring broke in the staging area. About to go out in the swim.
How did it break?
It was when I went to show you my ass. It's your fault.
I'm not blaming me. I did not ask you to show me your ass. Who did you guys come to see?
We came to watch Vellner, and who else did I come to see?
Sweeney?
Yeah, Sweeney was cool.
Yeah. Did you watch the last event?
Yeah.
Yes.
You got a little bit more than you expected.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
It was great.
Is it weird to have an escort?
Yeah.
He's moving kind of quick. Would you walk at this pace if it...
No, I'd be like this.
Yeah, I feel like...
I'm exerting a lot of energy just walking here this fast.
Sitting on top of the leaderboard is Tia-Clair Toomey. She'll be in lane number 10. Trying to chase her down in lane 11 is Kristen Holta. Just a 20-point lead between the two. In the lead, Patrick Vellner at 354. Behind him, only 20 points. Travis Mayer, 334. Event starting off with 20 bar muscle ups.
Athletes, stand by. 3, 2, 1, go.
In that one, I was okay. You know, I don't need to win every event, but it was one that I also saw that weight was probably about the borderline of what a guy like Dakota can move comfortably for that many reps. So I was like, maybe I lose a little ground on the gymnastics portions, and then I pick up a little ground on the barbells each section.
Vellner moving ahead of Dakota Rager. Time split 325.
Look how fast that is.
And Tia-Clair Toomey has now extended her lead on Carrie Pierce, Kristen Holta, and Sarah Sigmundsdottir.
I was a little slower on the total bar than I should have been probably, but I was trying to kind of like get my heart rate back down and be like, here we go, 30 shoulder overhead. Now it's time to attack.
Dakota Rager's at 18 reps. Pat Vellner, we just heard he has at 12 reps. 2 minutes ahead.
We just take a look at the time right now. You've got to be kidding me.
One final rep to go. And Tia-Clair will cross the finish line.
We picked up around the same time for the last set, and I like buckled one bad, just missed it and no repped it, and then he finished his set and got in, so.
And he'll hang on for the win.
Good job. That was impressive.
I don't know, it was a valiant effort at the end, but again, got me by 5 seconds or something like that. We're at the finish line and he's like, dude, stop. But I'm like, you stop.
I know, I'm trying to keep up with this guy. Anton is just...
No photos.
I'm so sorry.
Good?
Yeah. Thank you.
How important is it to win this event tomorrow?
It's very important. I think that every competition I go into, it's crucial that I do my absolute best and I accept nothing but winning.
You accept nothing but winning?
Yes. Yeah, I truly mean that. I know that deep down that if I am entering into a competition and I don't win, I'm always going to be super disappointed.
I want a dog that's like when I say come, it comes, and then when I say sit, it sits type thing. But basically beyond that.
Start the car.
Yeah.
I have no reason to hate Matt Fraser. Like, he's a good dude. We get along well. We're chasing the same thing. We have a lot in common. But if I'm on the same floor as him, like I'm trying to beat him, he's doing the same to me.
I just told Matt Fraser the story about Tia-Clair Toomey and the Uber. You wanted to take an Uber?
I want to get back now.
I refuse to
You don't want to pay for an Uber?
I don't want to pay for an Uber.
So what are we doing?
So we're waiting here. We've been waiting probably 45 minutes for our lift, for our free lift.
How long would you wait before ordering an Uber? Like if you had to walk, you don't have a car.
Well, why do I have to be there?
Your wife's having a baby, whatever. But, you know, you have to
well,
be...
my wife's having a baby. She wants me there. She'll get me an Uber.
Go fuck yourself.
How long is it worth it?
2 hours.
You would wait 2 hours to save $10?
Yes.
You gotta live, man. That's why you have money.
It's $20, right? She said 2 hours.
Like, making money is easy. Keeping it is hard.
So worth it.
Hopefully the morning goes well tomorrow, so I don't really have to worry about points, and I'll just do just as far as unbroken.
Dude, that's the coolest way to do a competition.
I've had that experience once at regionals last year. I was like, this is how Matt feels all the time. I get it now.
How are we feeling?
This event's the big one today, for sure. I think. Yeah. Plus, it'll be just a nice test because it's nice to do. Like I did well on the swim this weekend, just something I've struggled with in the past, and like heavy snatching is kind of similar for me. So
yeah,
I've got a bit of a monkey on my back with that, and it'd be sweet to exercise some demons this weekend.
I feel a little bit more nervous today.
I always do on the last day. I don't know why. I think it's the window closes, you know? It's like every mistake is amplified on the last day.
Good luck, guys.
Good luck, Tia. Good luck. Good luck.
Look at this.
Do you like competing? Like, is this fun for you?
Yeah. Having that adrenaline rush, it's just, that's what I kind of live for.
I actually have somebody paid to mess Pat up from the audience. They have like a bushel of apples and they're just gonna be just letting them rain. Like the light in your Yes, the classic. It's a whole thing. It's like a pretty elaborate thing. It's part of the mafia, I think, like part of the Miami drug cartel.
Tia-Clair Toomey should have her hands full in this heat, because if we're just looking on paper, Danny Spiegel in lane number 11. If you're talking about her 2 best movements, not even her favorite. Handstand walks, squat snatches.
I'm ready for this one. I've been waiting for this one all weekend.
Did you call your shot right now?
Oh, the other heat hasn't even gone yet. Really? The heats before us all got kind of delayed, so we get called down and we get corralled like 30 minutes before our heat time. Standing beside this like ambulance who's running, we're just like breathing in exhaust, and there's no barbells, there's nothing to warm up, so we're all going in ice cold. Jesus Christ.
You don't want that exhaust?
Yeah, sucking on that tailpipe there. Get nice and lightheaded right before we start. I don't want to have a tight race in the last event. Like, if I can help it, I'm trying to set myself up for a victory lap and say like, all right, last event's just a formality.
Vellner. The stage is set here at the deck as Patrick Vellner is currently leading.
3, 2, 1, go.
Your leader, Pat Vellner, is power snatching these first few reps at 225.
Felt like it was like the weakest power snatch ever because you've just been standing around.
And I was wondering if you would go touch and go.
Lane 11, she's doing touch and go.
Unbelievable.
Tia-Clair is doing exactly what she needs to do in this event, and that's staying clear of Carrie Pierce and Kristen Holta. But Spiegel, that was one of the most impressive performances on the men's and women's side that I've seen all weekend. And she'll do what she needs to keep doing to sustain that top position.
She knew she was going to do very well in that, and wow.
Vellner has his bar loaded, but Noah Olsen is getting set. Lane number 5.
Noah's always going to set up and pull right away, so I just like let him go and
hit this. And now it'll be Vellner's turn over in lane number 8.
You want to hit it in one shot. Like, that's how you win workouts like that, is no misses.
Vellner will stand it up. And Patrick Vellner.
That was the competition right there. Over. Fuck, I'm proud of that one. That's awesome.
You watch him, I'll watch the clock, Mike.
Doing well in a swim event and
3,
then doing that,
2,
it's a good competition.
1.
I can be happy with that. Leave no doubt, baby.
That was flawless. I don't think I've ever seen you hit a workout so flawlessly.
Wow!
Awesome, man! Dude, you crushed it.
Yeah, well, I think I can almost mail in the last one, frankly. But I won't. I'm going to win it. I'm going to win it, but...
You know how in Dubai you're like, Tia, that bitch, she didn't text me congratulations. I said to everyone, I was like, Matt hasn't texted me throughout the whole weekend.
I've watched every event.
I know exactly how Matt was feeling now.
You were doing the rope climbs.
I got you, Holmes.
Get up!
Thanks, Holmes.
Oh my God.
I've never had like a walk-off win like that before. So I texted Matt, and I was like, hey Matt, what do I do? I was like, I'm up by 130 points, like what do I do now? And just to like back at him, but he's like, well, just like go for the jugular. Like stomp on the throats.
Closing time.
I asked Michelle what I should do, because I was like, hey, you know, we won, it's done. I get to do a victory lap. And she's like, all right, well, what I want you to do is try to like attack this workout really irresponsibly.
He could literally just sit down and have a beer right now and be done.
Place are you in?
Third.
How far do you get from second?
4 points.
Quattro. What's the goal?
Second.
Okay. First is out of reach?
First is gone.
Okay.
Even if he didn't do the final workout, he's still locked in.
Beat Travis Mayer at this workout.
Okay, that's it.
And Noah. I got to beat both of them to get myself second. That's the goal right now.
How'd it feel to call it and knock it out of the park?
It was awesome. I was super happy about it.
I'm always training for that #1 spot. I think when I look at the broad spectrum of like a whole weekend of competition, in order for me to be happy, I want to be executing that competition to the best of my ability.
Then you don't even have access to strength.
I was putting feelers around in the warm-up area, like, hey, like anybody gonna go unbroken on these chest bars? And everyone's like, nah, like that would be stupid. I'm like, yeah, sure would be. I was the asshole who went out there and did the 50 chest bars unbroken.
50 unbroken chest bar pull-ups with Patrick Vellner. And in the air, lane number 12 for Sarah Sigmundsdottir, Tia-Clair Toomey, and Kristen Holta.
We haven't seen anybody run back and forth from element to element. Tia-Clair does that, and we see her do that in all the events.
We have a 60-foot front rack lunge to finish this event, and this is going to be a race to the finish. And Travis Mayer will win the final event here in Wodapalooza. Patrick Vellner, you, my friend, are going to the CrossFit Games. Tia-Clair Toomey, she's going to win the event, and she's going to go back to the game.
It's everything you expect it to be, right? It's the loud music and the lights, and so there's just like so much energy in that little compound. From a competition standpoint, it's one of the most fun competitions I've ever been to.
My butt hurts.
Thank you. My butt hurts. It's so good. I'm so proud of you.
That's hard.
You did 50 fucking chest bars unbroken.
Yeah.
That was fun. It hurt, but it was fun. It was fine. I mean, Tia and Sarah was just like dominating. I just had to do what I did, and it was good. It was a fun one to end on.
Where you finished up?
3rd.
What do you think of that?
Fucking happy. I thought I messed it up. Did you see the chalk out of my sports bra?
You did it again?
So I put like 3 pieces of chalk, and I was like, okay. So in the chest bars, I was hitting it, so it was everywhere. I was like, fuck it. Okay, don't think about it. And then I started to clean, and it just goes into my mouth, goes on the floor, and I was like, and then I stepped on it, slipped. I was like, mother.
And then you tripped on the end. That I did hear or not.
Oh my gosh.
How's your face?
Face! Oh my shin! I just stepped on the bar, just boom, fell.
I mean, this definitely sets me up for a little more of a comfortable year, knowing that I've secured a spot to the games, which is obviously the goal. However, I think for Shane and I, it was a really great practice run. Going back to the games, baby.
Means I gotta go on holidays now, finally. I gotta like lean back, and I don't have to train so hard. I can chill for a little bit, focus on something else for a little hot sec. But so that's nice. It's a nice luxury to have.
Winning was awesome, and it was great to punch your ticket obviously early in the season and be able to refocus on some foundational training for the next few months. Like, it made me excited to compete at the games again and feel a little bit more ready and excited to give Matt a run. And I'm looking forward to trying it out in Ohio, and then we'll see what happens at the games after that.
Only one can stand on top of that podium from CrossFit Solid Ground. Give it up for Patrick Vellner!
A lot of it comes from wanting to do it for Shane and I and for our future, and in a way it makes me feel like I'm repaying the people that I love back. They've been able to provide me with all these opportunities, and I'm really taking them on to the best of my ability. That's so stupid, but I mean, every time I think of Wodapalooza, I think of like blue and pink, and I think, okay, it's gonna be big.
Buttery.